Hi there. So, this time I'm just going directly at the topic that I'm going to discuss right now, which is AI. Now, I know this topic has been really overblown by a lot of people just because ever since the boom of AI has come along, everyone is just speaking about AI in one way or another. But I just wanted to take a step back and see what exactly is going on. So, I recently started working at a job. It's on a temporary basis, and because you're working at a job, you don't really have access to all those sites that you normally would go on and surf the web because it's a internet that they work on. So, because I did not have access to much, I started exploring their own website. And what I learned from their own website is that they were really business solution oriented. So, as I was just clicking on one link or another, I came across a blog of theirs, and inside their blog, they had a list of topics of how they helped other businesses cut down on their cost, cut down on um, just the wastage of resources, and ultimately over delivered their performance. So, well, for example, there was one blog on the website that said that they were really exploring the client's need, which was the client did not really wanted to go online. They wanted to do things online, but because they wanted to sorry, they wanted to do things offline and not go online, not take their whole infrastructure and just move it online. They wanted to be offline, while at the same time making sure that there is less wastage of the cost per person that they are spending on. And the answer to that and the solution that they gave was, instead of giving an hourly rate to every person who is working there, they started giving them performance based incentives. So, first of all, their retainment was better than, because everyone was now fighting for themselves because everyone wanted to have money. They started improving their performance and things like that. And how they brought in AI, which ultimately, because they did not want to take the business online, the client, what they did was they brought in AI to teach the people who are working there, so that their communication is much more effective and their training is much more hands on. And I was just going through all these blogs when I realized ultimately the goal of every solution oriented business or being a third party is to just go and over deliver things. And as I was just noticing that, I began to understand, okay, so the main motto is over delivering things, but what now? Do they keep on over delivering things again and again and ultimately cut the people short, short, short? Ultimately, there is no one working and everyone is just technology based. Now, thank God, this particular client did not want the infrastructure online. But what about other, clients who want to go towards the extra mile, who want to get their businesses online and ultimately cut their workforce? What happens then? And once, one of the other blogs, not once, but one of the other blogs that I was watching was also the business oriented company who is helping other people. Their CEO said that AI is not there to replace jobs, it is just there to help people do their jobs better. I have no idea what kind of an imaginary world that he is living in, but in today's world, I have seen personally how AI is just destroying lives. Because if I was a business, what I want is ultimately I want better return on investment. So if I can pay this much and get this much, why would I not pay this much and get this much? Food for thought. Now, this is my selfish needs. This is basically AI is just facing off or making us face off against each other. So efficiency, productivity is one thing, but then again, the economy should start or should continue working. How will it continue working when most of the people don't have jobs? And the minority of the people are making such technology that make sure that makes sure that the majority of people don't have jobs, which is not really a good bang for my buck. So might as well just go into AI, might as well just go into technology, because if you can't fight it, you might as well be with it. So this is my food for thought for today. And yep, that's about it. Thank you so much for joining. I hope my conversation skills are improving and I'm really less saying the word ah, and oh. And these topics are just made in an instant, and I just have to speak in front of the camera. As transparent as it may seem, it just goes to show how fast I can think and speak.